Third episode of TT Superbikes I'm recording today. Time for the Southern 100, because there's something I want to talk about when it comes to the sidecar event, but I don't want to do any sidecars until October, and there's a reason for that, and I'll talk about that when October rolls around, provided I remember, which I should, because I like anime, and that's probably tipped everyone off, but that's how it's going to be. Oh wait, I told a lie last week. I said that I hadn't ridden any bikes that weren't Japanese, but obviously, even in that episode, I referenced the Triumph 600 that I rode however long ago. Years. Literal years ago. There's two different shades of blue. I'm going to go for the yellow. Yellow and gold. Let's go all yellow for me Triumph today. Will be blinding. I'm gonna win by blinding my opponents. I wore Celtic gear last week, so I'll go for someone else. No need to qualify, because I'll overtake everyone in the race anyway. When it comes to actual TT events, I am going to qualify. Don't know if I'm going to do that on screen, because, you know, the race itself is going to be an hour plus, probably. So I don't know how I'm going to work that. Probably will qualify off screen. Here we go then. Triumph Daytona. Someone else has stolen my idea of being bright yellow at the front there, but I'm still going to beat him. It's weird. Pretty sure I had a problem keeping the front wheels of the 750s and stuff down when I went off the line. But with these liter bikes, I can jam it on full throttle, and it's fine. But I don't know. Don't know how that works. But whatever. And I said I could pass everyone in the race, but I've only made up one spot through the first corner, so maybe not the best plan to have. This is the fuck it, we'll do it live kind of plan that I'm going with here, and it's not really working out. Although now it is. He's on a Suzuki, I think. The other guy in the yellow. So there's a racist joke in there. I'm going to let you make it for yourself, because it'll be funnier if you make it than me. I've had a thought, actually. I've had a thought, because it is a Thursday today. It's still the same Thursday that I recorded the last two episodes of Superbikes on, so that should give you a reference for kind of the time I'm talking about here. And I don't know if I will have followed through with this plan, but you'll know from the videos you see being uploaded to my channel. But I've come up with a thought just now. Alright, so I've just remembered, in year 11, way back when, the olden days, the good old days, I used to have Tuesday and Thursday as my days where I'd be able to record, because there wouldn't be anyone in the house for a couple of hours, 2.5 hours, so I had time to do whatever I wanted before I had to do what I should do. I could maybe try getting back into that system. I don't know how well that will work. And if I have like big projects to do for my A-levels, should probably get on with doing those. But what I could do is take... Because now that I've decided I'm only running 2 Let's Plays, which are going to be rallying and motorbikes. What I could... No, it was Need for Speed and motorbikes for now, but I could probably try and fit... A plan is forming in my mind. I could probably try and fit rallying in there as well, because of how much Need for Speed I recorded that one time. Oh, the cogs are turning. The cogs are turning. If I made... Yeah, if I went back to doing rallying on upload it... No, because that wouldn't work. Right, so there'd definitely be a deficiency of rally content unless I could. Plan is forming, and there are little asterisks coming up next to each bit of the plan that I think of. I should probably be concentrating on this race because I'm still down in third. Should definitely have qualified. I'm a fucking idiot, but whatever. I'll catch up to him. It's road racing after all, and road racing is my forte. If I can keep the front wheel down and not lose a million miles an hour. I was off the throttle for most of that. I don't know if you heard. I don't know if I actually was off the throttle, but I know that I was taking my thumb back on the stick and trying to reduce the amount of throttle, and it wasn't doing anything. But, you know, I was trying to save time, but the game just wouldn't let me. Right, 3 laps left. 2 guys to pass. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Fuck. Well, I'll explain my plan, and then if I have to do this race again, I'll add a little video of me doing that. Oh, he's had a crash. Right. 2.5 laps to go. 1 bike to pass. But I do have to catch up to him, and he's so far ahead, he's basically coming off the minimap, so this is going to be difficult. And I'm finally going to get around to explaining my plan. I apologize for interrupting myself constantly. Basically, the gist of my plan is I'm gonna go back to that rotational format that I used to do, where on a Tuesday I'll record game A, and then on Thursday I'll record game B, and then the next Tuesday it'll be game C. I'm not going to do a game D anymore. I'm only going to upload Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. No more Monday. I'm going to move everything forward. I'm going to keep Need for Speed on the Friday, move bike racing to the Saturday, and then have rallying on Sunday, and then just have Monday be a nothing. Because when I originally decided to be uploading at weekends, my thinking was that most channels I follow didn't really upload at the weekend. They only upload during the week, so I thought I'll fill that gap there, because I make videos for me, you know? At the weekend, I'd want to watch a YouTuber, because that's when I have the most time to watch them. And I tend to keep track of most people's stuff during the week. You know, you're supposed to use the weekend to binge and go through everything that the channels you follow have uploaded, but anything I'm interested in, I'll watch it when it comes out. So, you know, that's how I am with YouTube videos. So it would come to the weekend and there wouldn't be anything for me to watch. So that was why I decided to focus my videos at the weekend. So if I go complete full weekend focus and eliminate Monday from the equation, drop myself down to 3 Let's Plays, but that'll be fine. There's no need to do 4. 4's a bit excessive. 3 sounds about fine. Especially for my big plan of going through everything. There's a lot of road racing games I won't be able to go through now that I'm not doing a road racing series anymore. But, you know, sacrifices have to be made, and I will eventually get through every racing game ever made. You know, by the time, once I have my own place, and I'm doing a job rather than doing school and stuff, then, you know, there's potential for, like, daily uploads in there. So, I mean, maybe the anti-wheelie only kicks in when you're in first gear, you know, and that's why I don't wheelie coming out of that really slow corner. But there's a corner that's a slight bit faster than that I can't seem to keep the front wheel down through, or out of. So segued with no segue into talking about the game there. But I think you've got the gist of the plan that I've just formulated in my head. And the more Superbikes I can record tonight, or today, the more I can actually upload. I've only got a little bit of psychology to do tonight. And, you know, recording as much as I can in one go will make things easier on me, because then I'll be able to skip a night or two to do work that I need to get done, and not have to worry about making a video as well. Hell yeah, boys and girls, I've cracked the case. I need to stop thinking about this like it's still the holiday, and go back to thinking about this like it's more year 11, because that's essentially what it is. This being sixth form. Alright, good. Well done. Plus I have Wi-Fi at school, so I can catch up on other people's YouTube videos while I'm there, and do whatever kind of revision I need to do while I'm there. As they say in the hood, bada bing, bada boom. Thoughted. Fuck it, I'm sticking with thoughted. Hell yeah. Embrace the lisp, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited now. I've got myself excited. I'm not excited enough that I'm going to be able to take first place in this race, unfortunately. Should definitely have qualified or made more moves on lap 1. Because the rubber banding has just let this guy at the front fucking disappear. I'll add on, like I said I would, I'll add on a little clip at the end of this video of me taking that W. He's in sight. I can see his pixels ahead on the screen, but still a little bit too much of a gap to jump, unfortunately, unless he downs it too. But it doesn't look like he's gonna. In fact, ooh, the bit precarious going up on that curb. It does look like I'm the one more likely to drop it. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop pushing. It does mean that there are about, what does that say, about 4 seconds between me and him. Little bit of a gap. And if I'd been able to keep my front wheel down coming out of that corner earlier on in the race, then, you know, maybe I could have passed him. Oh well. I'll get this done. I can record me winning the race after qualifying whenever I want. I don't need to do commentary for that. So, oh shit. Yeah, well there goes all my chances of winning. What I'm going to be commentating on right now will be a little, like, fucking 20-second clip or some shit that I've inserted in of me beating Benjamin Jones there. Rather than crashing all the time. Which is probably going to have desynced my audio, but hey! I've won! Woo! I did it first try as well. Aren't I good? So I don't have the up. Yeah, there'll be me in first place on the podium in this video that you're seeing instead of the second place here. And look at all these fancy unlocks I've got. Wow, isn't it incredible? Hopefully I've got a new bike. I'll find out when I finally get around to it. But I can do that whenever I want, so I'm going to do the intermediate trophy now.